Hello guys, welcome to Keys FX. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you one of the very good strategies I use to make money consistently on the market. I call it the turning point strategy, and today I'm going to be showing you the secret of this strategy and how to trade successfully with this strategy and make money from it. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Right. What I basically do in the market is, first things first, I open my chart and then I go to my catalog of charts where you have the line chart, the candlestick chart, and all sorts of charts. I basically don't use the candlestick chart because it's filled with a lot of noise. So I chose to use the Fibonacci chart, which of course is a momentum chart that filters most of the noises in the market. So I open the chart and then I get to make my next move. Now, understanding this momentum chart, which I call Fibonacci, which is called Fibonacci chart, is basically very simple. Now, the noises are filtered away from the market. And how does it do this? It counts from the last two candlesticks and bring about the average to the next candle. The average of the last two candle is what you have at your as your current candle. So it gets to show you where the buyers have taken over and where the sellers as well have taken over. So I open straight right up to my chart and I toggle on to my 15 minutes time frame. Now, on this 15 minutes time frame, what do I basically look out for? I look out for the turning point of the market where you have the buyers taking over the market and then where you have the sellers as well taking over the market. Now, which areas are these areas I'm talking about? Now, this is one of the examples of the areas, this area, and then this is another example of this area again. If you can see it very clearly, this again is another example of this area. This another example of this area. Just watch it very well. And then this another example again of this area. So it goes on and on and on and on and on like that. So those areas are quite very much available in the market for you to see. So I go to identify the next change of this area in the market, and then what I do is I wait for that change, that very turning point. That's why I call it the turning point strategy. I wait for that particular place where the market changes from where it used to be to another direction, and then let's see. Now this first example is going to be on Euro card, and then this of course on the 15-minute time frame already, and then let's wait and see if we're going to have another turning point in the market. Right now we have the sellers taking over the market, and then let's see if we are going to be having the buyers coming in. Very good. Now we have an indecision candle in the market telling us that the activities of the sellers are quite over, and we're having quite a little bit of a struggle in the market, and the buyers are trying to take over. So what do? If I see this, I wait next for the other move that's going to happen, of course, which is most likely going to be a momentum candle to the upside and telling me that the buyers have taken over in the market. So now let's see. Very good. Now I have this momentum candle already indicating to me that the buyers have taken over. So now seeing this, what do? I go straight right up to my 1 minute time frame. Of course, you can see this is 15:55, 15:15. I mean, so I go to my 1 minute time frame, and then on this 1 minute time frame, I wait out to see a pullback. The time we are looking out for is 15:15. So now, right is 15:30. Now you know that 15 minutes candle will definitely close at 15:30. So right after 15:30 on the 1 minute time frame, I'm going to be looking at the next momentum candle to the upside, and then in doing this, I'm going to be mapping out something that will make us to enter into the market. All right, very good. Now I'm seeing a momentum to the upside from this 1 minute time frame, and this is happening right about 15:33. Now, am I taking my trade right about immediately? No. Now, what do? What do I need to do for me to take this trade that I'm seeing now? Now, I'm going to count from the last 3 moves of the sellers, which is 1, 2, 3. Now, I will be marking out that area with a line. Now, when the market goes above that area, when the market goes above this area, that's when I'm going to be taking my trade. So if it closes above this area, I'm going to be opening a position right about immediately. Now, let's see. Now, where is going to be our stop loss and where is going to be our take profit? Now, our stop loss is going to be right below the swing low, right below the swing low. So 1:2 is what is going to be our TP, and then our risk is going to be right below the swing low, right below the swing. Now this is 1:2. Now let's see what the market does. Let's see what the market does. Let's see what the market does right after this. Now we are on this trade now. Let's see what's going to happen, and then let's see. Very good. Now our trade has been triggered, and then we are going, and then let's see how the market is going to take us to our TP. Most likely we're going to be hitting our TP because this strategy is 99% guaranteed. Just don't be that greedy. Just don't be greedy. Follow the steps just like I've told you. If you don't quite understand what is happening now, you can watch the video over again and then you see. So 1:2, and then our TP is smashed. 1:2 and our TP is smashed. So that's that for this particular example. Now I'm going to be showing you another example so that you get to understand it very, very well. Right. Our second example is going to be taken from gold USD. Now, as you can see on our chart, gold USD, we're having the buyers taking over the market right about this time. And of course, what we'll be looking for is the turning point of the market, the turning point of the market. Now you can see the turning point of the market has happened right about this time, which of course is 2:30. So in seeing this, what we'll do is we'll just go to our 1 minute time frame. And on our 1 minute time frame, what we'll be looking out for is a pullback at the end of that 2:30. A pullback at the end of 2:30. Now, as you can see on our 1 minute time frame right here, you can see we are still having the sellers taking over the market. We are still having the sellers playing on the market. Now you can see we'll be looking out for a pullback, and then we'll see how very good. Now this is the pullback that has happened. As you can see, the pullback has exhausted, and then we have this a little portion of the buyers taking over the market, and then of course we are having the sellers getting back into the market. Just like we said, what we're going to do at this point in time is we're going to mark out this place where we have the buyers, where we have the buyers doing their last activities, where buyers do their last activities. So right about this point is where we are marking. So we are marking this point, and then as soon as price crosses this point, we're going to be taking our entry. As soon as price crosses that point, we're going to be taking our entry. And then the entry we're going to be taking right here is a short position. So we're going to be putting our entry right at this point, a short position, and our stop loss is going to be just right above our swing low, right above our swing high. Right above our swing high on this time, right above our swing high. And then our TP is going to be 1:2. 1:2. Like I said, 1:2 is going to be our TP. 1:2. So let's just set that now. 1:2 is going to be our TP. 1:2. 1:2. Very good. Now we have set our TP, and then we set. So let's just see how the market plays out right about this time. Let's just see how the market plays out right about this time. Now our trade has been triggered now, and we are on, and let's see right about this time what is going to happen on this trade. What's going to happen on this trade? Let's see what's going to happen on this trade. Now its trade is looking good. It's looking good. It's looking very good. It's looking very good. It's looking very good. And I guess right about this time we'll be hitting our TP. Right about this time we'll be hitting our TP. So that's just it. Very simple strategy. 1:2. Don't be greedy, just like I said. Don't be greedy, and as soon as you're not greedy, you're going to be getting exactly what you want from the market. You're going to be getting exactly what you want from the market. Don't just be greedy. Don't just be greedy. Just do your thing, and then allow the market to do its own thing. And then at the end of the day, your TP is going to definitely be smashed. Your TP is going to definitely be smashed. The market is quite slow at this point, more like it's a night trade, more like the usual thing that happens on night trade, so it's kind of slow, but definitely we're going to hit our TP, and then you see that the strategy is just like we said it. First things first, just like I said, open your 15 minutes time frame and then look at it at the Heikanchi, the turning point of the market. And then what you do after you've highlighted the turning point of the market, you go right next to see where that turning point happened, where that exact turning point happened. And then once you've identified that, you go straight right ahead, and then you will get to your 1 minute time frame and wait for a pullback just right after that time. And then from that pullback, you are going to have a very good entry for your trade, a very good entry for it. As you can see, our TP has been smashed on this trade. So that is that for this particular example. Yeah, here's our third and final example, which of course is on GBP/AUD. Now, as you can see on our GBP/AUD, this is a 15 minutes time frame. We're having the sellers and the buyers, they're quite kind of dragging in the market, and then still clear turning point in this market. So what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be waiting to see where there's a clear turning point in the market. So now, as you can see, there is a clear turning point on this market right now. We are seeing the buyers taking over at this particular zone. We are seeing the buyers taking over at this particular zone. So what we do at this particular zone, now as soon as we recognize this, we go straight right up into our 1 minute time frame. And on our 1 minute time frame, what we'll be looking out for is where we have a pullback. On our 1 minute time frames, where what we'll be looking out for is a pullback. Of course, you can see on this 15 minute time frame, this event happened at about 10:15. At about 10:15, that's when this event actually happened. At about 10:15, that's when this event actually happened. So at about 10:30, from 10:30 upward, we should be looking out for where we'll have a pullback. So right about this time, we have 10:29 p.m. 10:29 a.m. 10:29 a.m. on our GBP/AUD. Now, as you can see, we're having the buyers in the market even at our 1 minute. But what we are looking out for is a pullback. Very good. Now we're having this pullback, and let's see. Very good, very good, very good. Just like we said, if you get this pullback, the next thing we are going to be doing, we are going to be marking where that pullback happened, and then we'll be setting our trade just right above that line, so that whenever the market crosses that line, our trade will be triggered. Whenever the market crosses that particular line, our trade will be triggered. So we have set it now, and then our stop loss, of course, like you all know, is right below the swing low, right below the swing low. And then our TP is 1 risk to 2. 1 risk to 2 is our TP. 1 risk to 2 is our TP. So as you can see, we are on this. We are setting our trade right now. We are setting our trade right now to see if we'll be able to get to that point. We are setting our trade right now. It's very good. Now we have set it on 1 risk to 2, and then let's see how the market reacts to our trade. Let's see how the market reacts to our trade. Now let's see. Very good. Our trade has been triggered, and then we are seeing. Let's see if we are going to be hitting our TP. Just like I said, 1 risk to 2 is what will be what is the standard. If you can take it to 1 risk to 3, but just be very careful, and then don't be greedy. Just like I said, if you are greedy, that's when you will not get it right. So 1 risk to 2 is our target for this particular trade. 1 risk to 2 is our target for this particular trade. So as soon as you just get this, just set your trade, set your TP, and then watch the market do its thing. Just watch the market do its thing. Yeah, it might take a little bit of a time depending on the momentum of the market, or depending on the volatility in the market, or definitely the TP will be smashed. Now, as you can see, our TP for this trade has been smashed. Our TP for this trade has been smashed. So that is that for this particular trade. That is that for this particular example that I've given you on this. Just like I said, this is a turning point strategy that I use constantly that makes me money in the market every now and now. If you're watching this video to this time and you like this content and you want to be getting more of this content, kindly do subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bell, and of course like this video so that you can be getting more and more content like this on this channel. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you quite a number of examples where we are going to be diving so deep to this particular strategy, and then I'll be telling you the caveat of this strategy, I mean the do's and don'ts of this strategy, so that you can be able to make profit consistently on the forex market. Now, stay tuned to this channel. Till I see you next time. Peace out.